As a rule, I don't like asking for things of nature herself or anything or anyone from the unknowable, from the beyond.
The great-grandmother, or whatever you want to call it, gave me
cognition and some muscle to put behind it. And that's plenty most of the time. And most things I want, I don't need. Maybe even I shouldn't have. But things are bad, and it seemed like the right time. So, the bombardier on the Enola Gay, by a certain method of thinking, has killed the most people, has been the executioner of the most people of any person that ever lived. You know, it's like a president or Genghis Khan or somebody might have ordered more people killed, but I think maybe Thomas Farabee had actually thrown the switch, pulled the trigger on the most. So many died directly by his hand in a certain way of counting. So I went to go talk to him. I need destruction. I think we all need a huge amount of very focused, intentional destruction.
While in life, Farabee and I are very different in belief and action. He's now oceanic and an archetype. And I appealed to his infinite nature and symbolic nature. But also personally, I shared my water with him and asked for the destruction of the culture of rape that is underneath patriarchy, environmental destruction, capitalism, and this most violent and desperate manifestation of those things, this fascism that we find here now. The intentional inculcation of stupidity into culture and in schools, in the stories we tell our children, and expect them to be considered true. This is a time where I feel desperate and over my head, because of how intense things are. And so you gotta call upon the ancestors. And while we are in life diametrically opposed, Farabee and I are countrymen. He lived his life up the road from some of my family, and was in North Carolinian all his life, like me. Obviously, the most important and most central things that need to be done are the opposite of what Farabee represents. It needs to be a great nurturing and a great renewal, a great amount of solidarity and resurgence of the culture of care. But I can't be delusional and think that a huge amount of breaking and destruction isn't necessary to clear the ground in order for healthy and less belligerent and at war with life type things to grow. This current culture is at war with life, and we have to clear the field, have to weed it. So on the way here and on the way back, everything took on very much a liminal quality. I felt so many of the signs of the places on the way to his grave had strange synchronicities for me. The whole thing felt surreal. Or, no, not surreal. Slightly more real than day-to-day life. And it felt like a good omen that I was in the headspace to do magic, to be an instrument of the living earth and her parts, of which I am one and all I've ever known, is part of the superorganism of which I am an expression, awake for a second to move. Look, there's no dead date, so Penny A. Boner is out there somewhere, living it up, hopefully. And here I go back out of liminal space and into gas station, interstate highway land with my kids. Just this way. So be it.